Hey, greetings, see beyond matters. Look, as thus I am, I'm see beyond matters, so therefore I don't pin this statement onto oneself, but being centered with myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring to attention just my personal social preferences as been given freedom in everybody own. When one has his own domain, he owns his soul here, he lays his domain. So, I'm out and about, and I'm really doing something that's highly unusual. And this is said and spoken and declared personal social preferencing without any derogatory or biasism. It's just someone who is founded in knowing what it is that they like and prefer. So, even in the case of me dating about, listen, America, global, visiting universe, to the beyond and centralizing. I've been binary, not in the term of what these folks out here has in their origin, a .com, you movements, respectively. But in my way when I say binary, you know what I mean? And I say that without no will, or the taint of what exists now, meaning female, woman, you who is out there, you've already been thrown in a case and a plague. I've already chosen a newfound faith that don't appropriate. So this is not you to therefore integrate in the binary that I talk about. So that's the skyline beyond the skyline, point about it. You find me like 10 toes and integrate, so I'm a mind state. When I'm at you guys and I'm actually saying, hey, this is who I am, quietly minding my business, and then yet when asked, and then right now deliberately, I'm here, I prefer what I prefer. I'm going to require and say, hey, what is it of your likes? But then I'm not going to hold back what it is that I know that I want in life. So when I ask you, tell me what it is about this of your future aspirations. What it is that you like? I mind my business. I stay inside. I say anything on recreation, restaurants. No, I just mind my business. I stay inside. And I say, okay, tell me more. Say, can you give me more? That's definitely my discretion, right? Of course. That's, that was, no comments for me to put the question there, but I go, all right, so tell me more. That's not a demand. That's basically, and it's right. See, any ears adverse in this space right here, adverse from that type of freedom, when it's me and my name here, in my space, and I put the camera to these floors, then you're not welcome. You know what I mean? It's no kill me on my flow because of the fact of I leverage these principalities. But let me zone this back to objectivity. The occurrence at hand goes, I went, so tell me more. I don't know, I'm just more, well, let me say, are you the open boredom type or the closed? I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means. They emphasize. I say, when I say open boredom, I mean, well, that's bored, you know what I mean? Because you going to see some recreation, some beach, or, shit, skydiving. I want to be like exhilarated, like, but the young man is popping. You know what I'm saying? Well, we are adults. Well, young men, OGYG adults popping with, a will in life here. So give me more. And not only that, this goes explain that. So I do. Open one is basically now, all right, well, you're that, but open to experiences. Because, maybe one may be willing to create some experiences. Yeah? Experiences. Like some recreation, something like you'll be open to that. You know what I mean? I say, well, clothes is where you're not. You just fixated on where you at right now. That person chose clothes. I was like, well, that right there, I'm not with right now. That don't have anything to do with the freaky, seeky, sexy about what's going on in the back room, in the bedroom. No. That's speaking on the character of the intertwine that you had set established when it's saying that, well, you will be being here on ground as binary and ionic being person here, coping, and I will be here domaining and managing myself, and then yet my criteria is here, not ruling, not tyrannically. That person became a little irate. I say, wait, hold, no, it's not offensive. I said, I just want you to know that I character, can we have a discussion? Boy, you have been playing boy to me. So I say, hey, like, you see how you just actually was able to tell me that you're closed? Basically you're a closed person of mind your business, you don't have any type of recreation aspirations. I say, okay. I say, but now, can you recognize that me, though, here, in my own, though, I can actually go, well, I don't agree to your boy because, well, I do know how to manage Matter of fact, as a man, and even fearlessly, you know what I'm saying, detail my courages. And long ago, the thing about fears, declare my fears. Heck, I'm in a faith, you know, like running, and it's not, you know, hey, black and prominent and so regular, like everybody about, even when they go black to black, that be Christians and Islamic. All right? Are you hearing me? There was a long braid that I donned very well of my design, integrated, you know, without foreign ideal. Centralism is that. I am here melanated. Hear me. I know that, been knew that, never lost that. Even when confused and in the relativity of, even to the blue pupil, my brethren, their servant, caps lock, of the Lord, yeah. Fearlessly, I am in me. So here, I say, well, could you understand that, well, boy, it's something I don't want, let's get to know each other. I won't legislate that. You know? I was like, you hear me? I said, but anyway, and quickly over me, during the maturity of the conversation, overtaking the situation, where y'all know it was prefer that we get a conclusive, let's get a conclusive understanding there. I went to the positive subject. I say, so therefore, let's go for it. How you like about the exercising thing like that? No, I just want to stay bored. I say, but I did instate to you, that's something will be healthy in my life. I don't want that. I mean, I said it clear like I just said. I said, I personally don't want that. I said, I can't, integrate the burden in my life. I don't need it. Things like that. Well, I don't understand what you're saying and things like that. It is true. But I'm laying relaxed like I'm talking now in the vibration. I'm like, I'm going to tell you why. Prior behavior and stuff like that. Let's give y'all a stage. When I say this right now, y'all, I say this shit to be, lady, this was so, the dick will be in my rib bone. The motherfuckers say, boy, the dick to the rib bone. Blessed is the rib bone and the soul. That is actually truly, we got to be adults here. Fucked real good, all right? And when it's real good, you're harmonious with everything, the character, integration, that's my brother, bro, my bro, my sister. It's time for me to open up the great present to the globe when it comes to soul management without all the frivolous fears and immaturities. You in the straight line and the bound of the straight. And come to God, and when you want to be the jackass and all the colors in the pot. Don't make me get this here, to the point where I got to address you and duh. The permission where we don't have to be concerned about and then having a mercy, but we're not going to wear the expense about those who woke up and just didn't catch up to that right there, that part. You go, that part right there. All right? So now in continuing, I go, I said, man, you do understand what I'm saying, but I'm literally laying on my back, actually doing aerobics with my land. I'm actually doing aerobics. That person expounded to me, they are a dancer. They was in my living room dancing. I was in here in the front mind of my business, y'all, running the mature line. But you be yourself. All right? This is the nudge judgmental me. But I want to know if you can actually keep up. And that person couldn't keep up. They're not keeping up. So the storyline going, the person looked at me and say, well, bitch, check it out. With the whole prior line discussion, because it was calm and a discussion. I introduced in my zone a discussion, not malevolently, like, hey, let's talk, and who are you? And I know how to, because you've been in my house, a visitor, spent the night, the day. All right, cool. There is prior months engagement ago, we visit. This is the visitor. You're saying stuff like that, So I'm looking like, well, when they say the big part, I knew because the embodiment of certain structures, people, person, places, and things that will be in your orbit, your intangible, and it will come board because I have been struggling with something deeming in my whole years on this life. I just made 45. And I confess and actually share and address that I have been dealing with this whole intangible, in the sense of objective nature of an invasion, a spiritual invasion. And if I excelled anywhere because I had to tackle those things primarily where the generals was actually dealing with their norm practicalities while maintaining. That's what the population says. Well, he's not, I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. Right? So yeah, that's me. And so, but it was more of a pathic situation where I had been preparing, y'all. You know, because intuitionally in my life, I knew there was a time that was going to come. I knew it was going to solidify. And it was between the two feminine postures. I am a man right here. All right. If anything, a feminine, and I profess my harmony with my feminine, my rib bone. You guys get out there and know when you speak about ribs and faith and stuff like that. So I reach into that dialect and go, hey, to that, you know, I am one, therefore centralized with that, and therefore my type. All right. With intuition and with intellect, preferring the expoundment of me being an evolving being with my intellect. Like spirit, duh, MF, duh. So we don't go on with the nonsense. So there it is in my centralizing ideal, you know, because I'm like, well, maybe you can keep up, because this is just the way, you know what I'm saying? It'll be confusing for you public. This is just the way, it's just the way it takes the head of the class to catch up to that. You know what I mean? Real talk. So this is not, oh, his coming out, because that's an apprehension in organizations where they have the dysfunctions, ORG, color flags, and things like that. When I spoke about that pot. Yeah. Kind. All right? No, it's under the bed or all this shit right here. To my sexy women out there, no, what's under the bed. You know what I mean? To all the flip down, up, over the whole circumference, like this. Not fang in your man and your chosen ideal. But say this with no cap for, you know what I'm saying, the ideal, the feminine out and beyond when you chose your liking, you know, an embodiment, ideals, POX, the algorithm. Well, hey, right? Real talk, right? The means and stuff, no caps to the, but you know, with that, this is not here. There's no things about that. This is natural. Natural. You know what I mean? Granting no permission. No, you cannot call me up. I do not dialect with you on your org and your .com. Okay? But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, you have to get to the root, and there was a root experiment and stuff like that, because that really was, basically, as I said 3 times, I said, well, I wouldn't want that, basically, you know, and then that was something that was really the control faculty of something that was going to be stretched. Now, prior earlier today in engagement, Joshua with me, that person, Joshua with me in the kitchen would go, and I was playing the passive, like, yo, chill, you know, and stuff like that, because, you know, it's cute. I know my capabilities. I know my abilities. It's cute. You know what I mean? I do. I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all ever had that situation, you know, and, you know, stuff like that, that's not the norm. You know, I don't stat the normal establishment. It's sexy or something like that when you have it through sex, put your hand around your neck, or, you know, but on genuine. And then much too early, you know? But cute. Pat it on the ass and hug and a walk and stuff like that. At verse, you make it kind of like, you know, that sexy hug. Or bite somebody slightly on the ear with a nudge. No, but not the other issue. It's too much already as I dwell in the world, you know what I'm saying, misconfused energies and embodiments and spirits and rulers, and they see themselves blessed, but, you know what I'm saying, thinking it's a joke in the domain. You know, stars that's created, gonna be created, made in the future. Thinking it's a joke in the domain. It's not a joke. I wasn't here joke ahead, preluding with no bullshit. Everything line up. So that pat was so unexpected, because y'all, perfect measure, I'm a Josh with you too. That person laying in the bed, what are you doing? They trying to figure out the dialect. Is he serious? Are you serious? I know you. Are you serious? You not serious. You understand? What's up? What you mean? You know? You go, bitch. What? Come on. I'm doing it. Huh? Come on, that ain't the serious face when, you know, somebody getting into something. Men of the universe know what I'm talking about. Women who recognize the truest dialect, speaking of their currents, know what I'm talking about. You dig? Put the pop. I'm so perfect. Put it right there on the lip without busting this lip. Yeah, I did. I say, man, look, you ain't got to lead, though. That person like, man, look, see, I ain't expect that. Good tough, you feel me? But with true love, I say, you ain't got to lead. I say, but that real mean, you know what I'm saying, live up to me. What's good? We rolling with what's happening. Live up to me. Real talk, because I need my binary. You flexing like I flex. You understand what I'm saying? And then we just put a maturity, which was the hypothesis of what was you. You know what I mean? That other her. I'm like, baby, come on. That's all. Real bone vibrated psionically. Let's talk about how you jumping in these skins over here. You know? Love dance, love art. We friends. Twerk your booties in your butt somewhere over there with the hot shit. Like, I would have like, boy, you know, those things and stars that are made. Swear that they sanction is made, but it exists, like popping off like and pointing up. You know, ain't shit you got to be telling me, no, it wasn't here. So that's, you caught out. You caught out, and I therefore, you out of there. You see, that person ain't here. I wasn't playing. You playing. You were playing. I wasn't even playing with you. In my domain, nah, I'm for spiritual occupations and domains and churches, houses, and the faith that speak of the occurrence of the occupation of and spirituality. I'm what? Get out of my house. Be gone.